The day I turned my chore list into a corporate nightmare. So, my dad is one of those guys who treats our house like a fortress. His favorite thing in the world? The family accountability board. It was this massive whiteboard in the kitchen where he'd track every single chore with military precision. If your bed wasn't made by 7 a.m., or if a single dish was left in the sink, he'd give this long, exhausting lecture about operational excellence and taking personal ownership. By the time I hit 16, I was over it. If he wanted a professional environment, I decided to give him the most corporate experience of his entire life. It started on a Monday. Instead of just doing the dishes, I sent my dad a formal calendar invite for a post-dinner sanitation briefing. When he walked into the kitchen, I was wearing my graduation suit and holding a laser pointer. I looked him dead in the eye and said, "Sir, I've identified some significant bottlenecks in our current waste management pipeline." He just stared at me, blinking, but I didn't stop. I started filing quarterly performance reviews for the family dog. I'd sit Rex down in the living room and say, "Rex, your squirrel alert metrics are up 40%, but your carpet shredding incidents are becoming a liability for the firm." The breaking point was the in-home ticket system. Whenever my mom asked me to take out the trash, I'd tell her, "Please submit a formal request through the portal, mother. My bandwidth is currently at maximum capacity due to the vacuuming initiative." I even started CCing my grandparents on every family group text, labeling them as the board of directors. One night at dinner, my dad finally snapped. He yelled, "Can you just be a normal teenager for 5 minutes and pass the rolls?" I slowly pulled a printed request for information form out of my pocket, handed him a pen, and whispered, "I'm going to need you to sign off on that delivery, per company policy." He looked at the form, looked at me, and just started laughing. The whiteboard was gone the next morning. Now, whenever he asks me to mow the lawn, he just says, "Hey, if you have the bandwidth, could you help me out?" Mission accomplished.